I got juice. Just I'm like looking at like whether it lags a lot or not. Yeah. It is what it is. We'll try to make it work with what we got. But today we're drawing today. I need to get better internet. Like way better internet, because right now it's just not doing it. Hopefully, in the near future I can get a landline and then I can get better streaming service. So, right now we're gonna watch YouTube.
To help. Please excuse my appearance. I just finished this tattoo yesterday and I'm trying
Oh, does it not load?
touch it. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh no. Why isn't it loading? Oh no. Okay, well. I'm gonna listen to comfy music and draw. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, I know what's happening.
Alright, now in today's video I'd like to teach you a little bit about how to color your art. We'll be using some of my favorite methods, working in a semi-realistic style, and just so you guys know, I have a tiny brain. It's very small, it's very smooth. So I like to break down my processes and make them as simple as possible so that absolutely anybody can follow along. Even you. Yes, you. Sitting on the toilet right now, taking a dump. Don't think I can't smell you. That is disgusting. So with that being said, let's dive right in. I've even got notes for today's video. Look at that. Actually, don't look at it. It's very messy. As always, before you start any drawing, make sure you have a reference for what you want to draw. In today's case, Sam does man. First, identify the style that you want. Do you want to do flat colors? Do you want to do cell shading? Do you want something semi-realistic? Or do you want to do something hyper-realistic? In that case, I'm sorry, but you've lost your mind. And that's coming from someone who already has no sanity. So the first thing I try to do is I break it down, all right? I start from the big to the small. I want you to take a look at this beautiful man here and ask yourself, what is the main color that you see in this composition, aside from the blue sky? Well, for me, you see,
White.
the first color I would start with is the color of his skin, the skin in light, this color right here. So once you've identified your main color, go through your hues, find that color, that orangish color. Now, I know a lot of you guys might have a hard time finding the right colors, just like how you have a hard time finding grass to touch. Don't you worry, I've got a little trick for that. So you click on this icon here and bring up this eyedropper tool. I want you to take this eyedropper tool and run it over some of the areas where you see that main color. Now,
It's like
go
an
and
orange.
visit your color picker. A couple of things to pay attention to here. Where does this color sit on the hue spectrum, which is this slider down here? Where does it sit on the saturation spectrum, which is this slider right here? And where does that color sit on the value spectrum, which means how light or how dark that color is? So going back to the eyedropper tool with the color on the arm, we can observe that it is an orange color, medium saturation, and very light in terms of value, which makes sense because he's in sunlight. Now when you're working, try not to use that color directly from the reference from the eyedropper tool. Try to find that color yourself. Play around with your colors, see if it looks right. This will be a great challenge and a really good learning opportunity. Just to make my life a little bit easier, I am selecting the overall shape of this character, and I'm going to just fill the whole thing in with my base color. Now if you're wondering, where are all the shadows, where are all the soft transitions? Patience, my son. This is step number 1. Remember that we are working from big to small. So now we're going to get a little bit smaller. We're going to try to look for the other smaller flat colors that are here, which will be the hair, the black hair, and the white shirt. I'm going to go with a very dark, desaturated brown color. Alright, so the next step is we got to look for the color of that shirt. I think we could go a little bit more towards the reds and bring it all the way up in brightness. Now you might be asking, is it time to start adding some shadows? And you would be wrong. It is time now to start adding some shadows. So I want you to go back to the general color for the shadows, one single flat color. Now when you zoom in, you're going to see a lot of different hues, right? You're going to see blues, you're going to see oranges, but don't worry about that and try to find one unifying color. So for me, I think from the light value, we should go a little bit more towards the reds. We should change this color, bring it down a little bit more. Maybe we can get something.
Let's see. How's the volume like?
Hues, right? You're going to see blues, you're going to see oranges, but don't worry about that and try to find one unifying color. So for me, I think from the light value, we should go a little bit more towards the reds. We should change this color, bring it down a little bit more. Maybe we can get something.
Let's see. Yeah, it works. Okay. Just making sure the audio works. Even though we're lagging.
Like that. Now, again, if you're not sure how to do this process, I was once upon a time in the same boat as you. Everybody has to start somewhere. So take your eyedropper tool, go back into the shadows, see if you can find that shadow color, right? Try to observe where it is on the hue spectrum, try to observe where it is on the saturation spectrum, but when you actually go to apply that color, don't use the eyedropper. Now in this part of the process, once we've escaped from the flat colors, we're starting to add shadows and depth to our drawing. You want to identify where the light source is coming from. This is very important to anything that you're going to render. In this reference, he is being lit by the sunlight coming in this direction. How do I know this? Because if you look at surfaces like his shoulder, for example, the light reaches this surface and the shadow falls on this surface. So that means the light, since it travels in a straight line, is going to be coming from here, and there's going to be a fall off of light here as we venture into the shadows. So I'm going to start a new layer, create a clipping mask, and in this layer we're going to be adding some shadows. Just use a simple hard edge brush. I'm using a round brush here. Okay, don't be afraid of contrast, don't be afraid to push the
Okay, so we should find a reference real quick. Art pose reference. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Not what I wanted. Let's try doing male because I haven't really worked with male drawings in a while. Yeah. Okay, I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm going to make that right there. Let's see, so single down that way, and that way, Not showing up yet. Hi, Dad. Be right back. There you go. So, like I was saying, classes. Maybe they're a little too far apart. His ears right here. And the other one's hiding, so go like that. And then his hair. His hair goes like this, a little, and then it's like that a little bit. No, I'm not doing that right. What am I doing wrong? Those are hard. Okay. So down and maybe like that. We should draw the body. Edit. Form. Scale. Rotate. Okay. Shoulders are that. Maybe not like that. Like that. Cut. Stuff like that. It's angled in a weird way. Oh no. Okay, so the hands get bigger as they come. Maybe they're not like that. Ah! Learning how to draw again is so hard. Okay, and then hand. Like that. Kind of, sort of, a little bit adjacent. Well, that's my dad playing his guitar. Oh, we should play music. Okay, so we got that. Then maybe I made it too big. I mean, it's like a perspective thing, kind of. Yeah, a little. And he has his hat. That. He's Luffy in disguise. I love One Piece, man. It's such a great show. My dad's drunk. What am I gonna do with you, Dad? I swear. He's jamming out. He's just living his best life. Am I even doing these folds right? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm botching it completely. Do that right? Oh man. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Okay, let's go like that and like that. Okay.
You hear that?
Huh?
You hear that?
Yeah.
I can still play it.
Yeah.
I can still play it.
Did I no. Okay. We got this. So the finger goes like off on this side. Okay. And then two fingers next to each other. man. I guess I kind of got it right. I guess. Maybe I should treat the hand a little bit. That's fine. Clean up. Maybe. Looks a little better. And then like his head. Right there, parts. Cuts off that. And he's got a little tough. Let's put a little sprig on him. Cause he's an apple head. His eyes. Okay, so eyebrows. Like that. Oh man. It's kind of like a. Come hither. Oh, jeez. Kinda? Not really? Maybe? No, let's turn it off. Oh man. Maybe I should draw the eyes first. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. I guess. Right? And then he also has like a big nose. And a smile. I look like the Joker. Ah, jeez. I don't know what I was doing with the teeth. Maybe, okay. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again with feeling. That, maybe? Maybe I delete the teeth a little bit. As he's coming into view. Right? Maybe? if it's still lagging. Maybe I delete the teeth a little bit. As he's coming into view. Right? Maybe? Okay. Okay, so eyebrows. I think this one should be thinner. Oops. New. Well-rounded edges. And I want to make them dark circles. So he looks kind of crazy. Yeah. Circle, circle. Okay, and then we're gonna have to draw all this all over again. So cute. Alright, edit, transform. Where are you? Cancel. There we got. Merge with layer below. Okay, there we go. Edit, transform. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, next thing you know, shut it got low. Okay. Okay, and then pants. Something like that. And is this pantaloons? Oh man. Did I do that right? No, maybe. Okay, and then fold right here. And then it fucking, I don't even know what it does. Oh my goodness. Ah, jeez. And then it's like a bunch of fucking curvatures and shit. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So it's gonna be this. Wait, that. And pants. Oh man, that didn't turn out well at all. Okay, let's try again. Just checking to see if it's working still. Guess so. Oh no. Like that? I think like that. Okay, I think that works. Okay, like that. And then the hair, I don't even know what to do about the hair. Sorry, I'm hyper focused, but I don't think I'm doing this right. I think I can never get them right. Thank you, voice in my head. I talk to myself a lot these days. Does that even make sense? I'm adding all these folds and I don't know what to do. I'm not liking it so far. You know, I don't really know how to do this. Hold on. Okay. Alright, we got this. It's a learning curve. I'll learn how to do folds later. No, that wasn't right. But none of this is right, so let me see if I can make it look like it makes sense. That. Yeah, that didn't do much. It just makes him look goopy. Yeah. Okay. I think that makes more sense. Okay. And now we do his head. Alright, I want to darken on his eyes. No. I'll do the eyebrows last. Gimme. Looking upwards. No. Jeez, how am I supposed to do this? Like that? Yeah. Like that. Mm-hmm. Yay. Dark circles for days. Okay. Bridge. Oops. If I can get another strip. ears. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Mm. Oops. Look, I broke it. It's dead. Why is hair always so difficult to draw? It's like I don't even know what I'm doing. His hair, let's just make it a little curly cute. I think so. Hmm. Hmm. I can do this. I just don't know how. Okay, so maybe right here. Does that look natural? I don't know. Okay. If I make you a cute hair right there. Kind of cute hair right there. Like that. He's whimsical. He's a whimsical pirate hunter. Or a safarian person. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Maybe that doesn't. I don't know. Fudge. I'm just gonna do. Okay, so probably around the brim of the hat where there's like some lighting. And this gets highlighted, that gets, that's dark. Okay, I think we did that right. Except... yeah. No. Yeah, okay. You need to fix that. He has a penis nose. Mm. Mm. Okay, a little bit better. That, I think, requires some shading. Oh, this is gonna be really hard. I don't even know how to do this. I don't know how to do lighting. Ah, jeez. He has a penis nose. That's not what it looks like. Ah, jeez. So I'm gonna go down. We're gonna go. I don't know. What does his nose look like? Go down. Maybe he doesn't have a penis nose. How are his teeth? They're all visible. Perspective? I don't know how to do it. Jeez. Oh no. This didn't turn out the way I wanted to at all. Oh man. How do I do this? Ugh. What am I doing wrong? How come I can't get a stupid face right? And then an angle, and we're gonna go up, up, down, side, side. I can't get his teeth. What am I gonna do? Struggling. I wish I knew how to draw better, but I don't. Okay, let's see. There's a 1, 2, 3 here. And 3, 4 right here. I hate this. Why is it so hard to draw? Why is teeth so hard to draw? I need to draw a tongue. Better. It's not better. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I officially give up on the teeth. Yep, that's it. It's not. Oh my goodness. Why is it so pissing me off so much? Okay. Let's learn about coloring. It's gonna be fun. You'll see.
Darks and pull the lights. See, I'm just applying these very simple shapes to the areas where I see shadow. Just try to make it as simple as possible, almost like a 2D animation, right? Only one light value and one dark value. So we're taking this shadow color, bringing it down to the arm, just doing the same thing that we did on the face. And just like that, now you have a super simplified graphic man. Now you can adjust the colors here based on your personal preferences. I personally want the shadow to be a little bit brighter, maybe a little bit more saturated, just like so. Again, personal style. Now we're going to move on to the shirt and the hair. We're going to repeat the exact same process. We're going to take this hair color. I'm going to try to find an even darker, more saturated color and add that into the areas where I see more shadow. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but now the hair feels a lot more three-dimensional, and I've only followed where the shadows and lights fall on the hair. I'm not trying to create that texture of hair just yet. I'm just trying to apply the right colors to the right places. Don't overwhelm yourself, all right? Don't do too much at once. It's just like starting a new drawing. If you have one drawing going on, make sure you try to finish that drawing before you start another one.
Don't wanna. Can't tell me what to do.
Why is everybody putting up with that?
Shut up. Skip. Strongly disagree.
Right, now I'm going to take a bluish color here, maybe a little bit lighter than that, and I will apply that into the shadow for the t-shirt. And there you go. If you've been following along with me, you should have something similar to this. And now you know how to color your drawings. For the rest of this video, check out my Patreon, and I'll see you guys on the... I'm just kidding, guys. I won't... but I'll always come back. So this is how I like to do it, all right? Now that we have two colors in each section, I like to start adding more colors. So 2 colors is going to turn into 4, and that 4 might turn into more. Oh my god, bars. Jesus. Call me Kendrick. Sam does rap. I want you to look at your reference. Where are the glowing highlights on this beautiful man's face? So I'm seeing a little bit right here on the cheekbone. That's pretty bright. I'm seeing a little bit here on the neck. There's certain areas here on the nose, on the mouth area that also seems a little bit brighter than the rest. Maybe a little bit of highlights on the shoulder, a little bit on the back of the arm. So we're going to take this color. All right, we're going to shift the hue a little bit more towards the yellow. Make sure you're shifting the hue according to how you see it in your reference photo, okay? Don't always go towards the yellows. In some cases, you might be going towards the blues. I'm going to start a new layer, and I'm going to apply this highlight color, this 3rd color, onto the areas where I see it in the reference. So for example, on the cheek, on parts of the nose, it's very subtle, but you might also find yourself in situations where this highlight color is a lot more apparent. A little bit on the jaw, a little bit on the chin. There you go. That's beautiful. Now we're getting so much more depth in the light section of his face. Coming down here now, let's add a streak of highlight onto his neck. Now we're going to select the shadow color, and we're going to push it just 1 stop lower. Maybe move it a little bit more towards the reds, and now we're going to bring this darker color into the areas where you see more shadow, just like so. Right now, look at that jawline. It's got so much depth. It's almost as much depth as the traumatic backstories of literally every single one of your OCs. Gotta start a petition.
Shut up.
Add a little bit more darkness there onto the shoulders. So now you see there's a lot of depth, right? There's depth in the light, there's depth in the dark, but it kind of looks like a paint by numbers painting right now, where the edges are all very sharp. It looks very artificial. So we're going to change that. Now I want you to take a blending brush. Doesn't matter what it is, just make sure it's nice and smooth. This is my personal favorite. It's available on my Patreon, but it doesn't have to be this brush. As long as it's smooth, it works. Now we're going to soften the edges that are soft and maintain the edges that are hard. So for example, here it's soft, here it's hard. So just very gently blend out that soft edge and preserve that hard edge, just like so. Now we can come down here to the jaw area. Again, looking at the reference, right? There's a soft edge, there's a hard edge. So we're going to blend that out, but maintain some of the hard edges that you see on the jaw. Same thing with the neck, right? You're going to see this hard edge here. We're not going to blend that, but this edge is going to be soft. Gently blending that out, gently blending this edge out, and maintaining 1 hard edge. That's a beautiful neck. That looks delicious. So delicious. That maybe Ergo Josh would like to eat it. That's right, Josh. You filthy man. I'm going to do the exact same thing here, right? We're going to blend out the soft edge here on the shoulder. We're going to blend out the edge here on the bicep. And while you have your blending brush, I want you to also soften up some of these highlights here. Just soften up the edges. Blend out that edge right there, so you see they almost become invisible, but you do see that hue shift throughout the arm still. Now you might be asking, well, why do you use a hard edge and blend it out instead of using an airbrush? Well, number 1, you would be wrong. Number 2, the airbrush is completely soft. It's very easy for beginners, especially, to over-rely on the airbrush and end up with drawings and renderings that are way too mushy. Don't rely on the airbrush, okay? Preserve your hard edges. Stay hard. So you guys see that was a very simple process. We've just gone from 2 colors to 4 colors. We've blended the edges. We have hard and soft edges. Now you can go wild. You can apply this process to almost any part of the drawing. You can apply this to the lips, right? The lips are a little bit more red, but you can use this same method to color the lips. And once you get really comfortable with this, you can start adding even more variation after the 4 colors that you've applied, right? So for example, I think I see a little bit of bounce light, a little bit of subsurface scattering on the nose, so I can select a more saturated color. I can bring that color in here like so, and we're just gonna gently blend that in, and you can see now the nose starts taking on a more fleshy, transparent appearance. If you want more of a flesh tone look, you can even use a redder hue and apply that to the cheeks. Now your character looks like he's blushed.
Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? This is gonna be so hard. Oh, jeez. Oh, hi, Preston. I hope you're doing a good night tonight, and I hope you rest well. So, let's just see. He is tan. Or is he white? He's white or tan? Okay, look at this. Color. Oops. Color. There. And bucket top. And we'll clean up the edges. And then we'll go down here. Color the hands. Maybe I should have done this an easier way. Why do I always do the hard way? I don't know. Maybe if you filled in the lines, you would be able to, I don't know, color faster. Well, that could be true, but I don't wanna. I think that's all for his skin tone. Ah, jeez. That looks scary to look at. But I tried my best, okay? Did my very bestest. Ah, jeez. Grace, Preston, stop it. You're being all adorable to me. Oh, man. See, you know, if I just, like, learned how to fill in the lines, or, like, the line art, this would be a much, much faster process, but I didn't. So, here we are. Now this is gonna take forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Oh no. Okay, back. A foreigner. Oh no. Maybe this wasn't the right skin tone. What if I... Or maybe it is the right skin tone. Maybe? Kinda? Erase, erase, erase. Do it the hard way. It always has to be the hard way with you, Leslie. Always. Never easy. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Let's go. This is gonna take a whole ass year to finish. Okay. And I have no idea how to color in shades, but I will try my bestest. Oh man. See? I should draw more clearer lines. Don't be like me, kids. Learn to fill in your lines. Yay. You do what you want. Is that so? Jeez. I know my computer's lagging a little bit. It doesn't stream very well. You know, I think I messed up on drawing these fingers. He's throwing gang signs. Oh man. Yay. Yay. Still looks weird. Okay. Let's just start off with the base color. And go in. Is there a dark section? Spamming the hearts. Yay, got to 15 seconds. Got this 15-second delay. Yeah. It's kind of laggy. Okay. So. The dark parts are like in the center of his face. The lights right there. I think. Maybe. Oh my god, am I gonna do this? So, let's see. Maybe I should have made his skin lighter. No. Why can't I do the bucket tool? You bitch. Oh man. Oh, that's why. Okay, and then we're gonna go into a darker. We're gonna do all of these things. Are they all soft edges? Or are they all sharp? There's two light sources. There's one right there and one over next to him, one on the left. heart. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I think it looks right. I mean, I guess it kind of does. I guess. And then we'll go down the middle that way. Unless there's a dark spot right here. Is there even darker spots? I just realized it's not his neck. Okay, well, crud. It's instead of the coloring on the neck right here, it's more like, it's like a little scarf or like tuffle thing that's right there, but it's okay. It's like a little scarf that he has on there, but it'll be fine. Okay. And then there's soft edges, right? Yeah. I don't have like a really good blending tool like he does, but I will try my bestest. And then an even darker color, I think. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to draw? Oops. So there's shadows here. And along the nose line. And around the cheekbones. And right here too. I guess right here too. Are they sharp? These ones are. This one is. Then right here. Man, see, this is why I'm not good at drawing. He's not good at drawing. Should be. Here and then. I don't know what to do about the neck, to be honest. We'll just make it like that. Yeah. And then soft, soft, hard line, soft, soft. Is that a hard line? It is. I don't. There we go. I guess that'll be okay. I guess. I'm failing miserably. I'm gonna do the hands. The hands. The gang signs. Fuck. Did I do that right? Oh my god. I know. I'm hungry. Well, I should eat something. No, I'm on a diet. I don't need to be eating like a pig. I already had like so much food today. Okay, let's see. Hey, 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 goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Oh man, I drew these wrong too. He was in fact drawing gang signs. Where's that even from? Backstreet Boys, maybe? Sure. Sure. I can, yep, sure. That is exactly what those look like. God. Jeez, I'm gonna kill myself, I swear. Okay, maybe I won't, but I'll think about it. I'll think heavily about it. Okay. I didn't do that right. It just looks weird. Let me color it in. I don't know how he does it. Okay, so there's a light source right there. And on his palm. So maybe lighter, light adjacent. It's also kind of like a yellow hue. An orange. Kind of like a yellow. Nope, not that yellow. Well. Okay, maybe I'm making progress. Maybe I'm making progress after all. I think. Or not. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh jeez. Good night. Sleep well. Ah, jeez. Okay. What time is it? 7:47. I'm not doing this. This isn't easy. This is hard. This is next level hard.
Shane, what could he be blushing for? I don't know. Maybe he just saw you on the toilet. So you see, these very subtle hue shifts become available to you as you start adding more complexity. And that's how you color your drawings. Or at least, that's how I do it. It's always worked for me, alright? Might not work for you. You can even start to find some of the ambient light. Like, for example, on his forehead, there's a lot of blue light because the sky is casting a blue light down on you. So we're going to take a bluish color here, alright? And we're going to just glaze that over the forehead very lightly. And you can get that blue on any surface that's facing upwards towards the sky because of that ambient lighting. See, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 colors here now. And they're all blending into each other. There's soft transitions. The variation of color really starts to pick up. You know, you can get some bounce light here just under the chin like that with a nice bright orange color. Again, using a blending brush, blend that out nice and smooth. Jesus, that's nice. Oh, if only I looked like that. And just to wrap this up, I'm going to show you guys that you can do this with any subject, any lighting scenario. Doesn't have to be harsh sunlight, okay? Here is my chicken. Just remember what we talked about, okay? We're going to start with one main color, okay? And then we're going to go on to the secondary color, which is the color of the shadow. So it's going to be a little bit more muted, maybe a little bit warmer. Alpha lock that layer, then we're going to come down and apply that shadow color. Now, even though it is a very soft shadow, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to identify the transition between light and shadow. If you squint your eyes and take a step back, you can kind of determine that the main transition occurs.
Another commercial. Bitch.
Don't wait in line. Keep it.
I will wait in line. No. Skip.
Here. So that's the break between the shadow side and the light side. So there's the light, there's the shadow, and just for good measure, we're going to add in his little wings here as well.
Little
We're going to take that
wings.
light color and we're going to start adding an even lighter color. In this case, I'm going to start using an airbrush and just get that nice soft color in there. In the reference, I see the shadow mostly under the wing and the eye, and maybe a little bit down here towards the bottom of the chicken. A little dark shadow under the wing, a little bit of darker shadow under the chicken, just like that. That's a bit too dark. Now I'm going to take our blending brush, gently work these colors in nice and soft like so, okay? You don't even have to blend them if you prefer a more rough looking style. Now coming back to this edge between the light and the shadow, we're just going to soften that. Now the wing, smooth. Now the other wing, smooth. And would you look at that, right? We started with 2 colors, added 2 more colors, started blending the edges, and look how 3-dimensional that chicken looks. I can practically eat it. Well, not safe here. See, after this stage, you can start adding even more. You can start adding some bounce light, right? You want to add some bounce light at the bottom.
What the heck is bounce light? Goodness gracious. Bounce light, okay. So like a yellow, like a yellow. Okay, we're gonna try it. Okay, what if I do like an airbrush? And do like a tan. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yep, a little bit somehow. And he also has like lighting right here. Lighting on his ear holes. I didn't draw his ear holes, so he has no way of hearing anything. He's just completely deaf. So there's that. Alright, and then we're gonna do color. Oh, I didn't like her eyes. Okay. Hard lighting right here. Drawing is supposed to be fun, not painful. No. Like that? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, we'll go like that. So, hard lighting here. Okay. And under the fingers. Oh my god. Me and my gang signs, how dare I? And then hard lighting on the side. What do you think? Oh man, I'm hungry. Drink juice. Yep. Good old cranberry juice. Okay. That's the hard lighting. Let's do Gimme. Maybe I make it lighter. little bit over here. And then I need to blend some of this stuff over here. I think. Goodness gracious, this is not turning out that well as well as I hoped. And oh, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Okay. I see where we're going. I see the progress. Okay. He also has some bit of white or yellow on his nose. So like right here and right here. Is those hard lighting? I feel like they kind of are, but let's not overdo it too much. That just looks strange. Yeah. Like that? Not like that. Mom! This drawing is bullying me. Feel like I'm gonna climb a mountain just to fall off of it. Ah, thank you, Preston. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm spiraling into art hell because I don't know how to draw that well. Look, it looks nothing like it. It looks nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. See? Like, kinda, not really. Is so, how am I supposed to make this look better? I don't know. I'm so lost. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try. What should we do about the glasses? Jeez. New layer. Zoom in. Aww. Thank you. Is it? I don't know. I guess that's true. You have to like learn a lot of the program, and like it's a little difficult. You're gonna show me some tricks? Some digital art tricks? Or like regular art tricks? Okay, and then do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Yay. Oh jeez. And then black. Yeah, I guess. God. Nope. Oh, you did? But it's not Photoshop, it's Clip Studio Paint. Listen, I'm trying my best here. Absolutely no chill. And let's say his eyes are green. Just like neon green. Okay, maybe not neon green. But why? Oh, that's because I was on erasing. Haha. Man. I'm so frustrated. Juice head. Driving myself crazy, I swear. Aw, Preston, you're so cute. I'm never gonna be able to do this drawing because I don't know how to fucking draw. How to fucking draw. Thank you. I like why it should be right here. Right here. How am I gonna color the glasses up? What if I do like a blue hairbrush? And it just makes everything blue. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna end today's stream. It's progress. It's progress. That's all we gotta tell ourselves. It's progress. Alright. Well. I don't know what to say other than that's progress. I wonder what ad design is like. Yes, you did. I don't really stream that often, so I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna work on nails and nail art. But for now, this is all it is. Just doing digital art because it's not fun and it's not easy, but it's kind of fun. It's not so bad. Okay. Yay. Alright, well, you guys have a good night. Bye. Okay, let's stream together tomorrow.